and welcome to G News on Universal Worship Network, your trusted source for kingdom news and global updates. Let's look at this week's top headlines. 38 kidnapped Kwara worshippers finally free. 38 members of the Christ Apostolic Church in Eruku, Kwara State, who were abducted during a violent attack on the congregation, have regained their freedom. The victims were brought to the Kwara government house on Sunday for medical evaluation, bringing relief to the families and the wider community shaken by the incident. Governor Abdurrahim Abdurrazak confirmed their release in a statement issued by his Chief Press Secretary, Rafiu Ajakaye. He attributed the successful operation to President Bola Tinubu's hands-on involvement, noting that the president cancelled the planned G20 trip and ordered increased security deployments to fast-track the rescue. The governor thanks security agencies, religious leaders, and residents for their support during the crisis. He also acknowledged the coordinated efforts of the DSS, the Nigerian Army, the NIA, and the police, whose tactical teams were sent to the state under presidential directive. The victims' return marks a crucial moment of relief after days of tension and mourning within the Eruku community. Oyedepo rejects Islamization fears and calls for national prayer. Bishop David Oyedepo, founder of the Living Faith Church Worldwide, has strongly declared that Nigeria will not become an Islamic state, expressing deep concerns over the growing wave of attacks on worshippers and communities. Speaking during the fourth pre-Shiloh encounter service, he described the violence as unacceptable and reiterated that the church remains indestructible. He criticized those behind the attacks and the sponsors he believes are fueling the unrest, stating that such actions would not go unanswered. Citing recent incidents affecting worshippers, Oyedepo called on Christians worldwide to join a 7-day intensive prayer beginning at midnight, framing it as a spiritual response to the country's worsening insecurity. The bishop urged members to anoint their homes and workplaces as a symbol of divine protection, adding that a spiritual operation would begin immediately. He insisted that any harm against church members would provoke a spiritual reaction, emphasizing that Nigerians' future would not be defined by religious intimidation or violence. Kojic files $500,000 defamation suit against musician Moses Tyson Jr. The Church of God in Christ, Kojic, has taken legal actions against gospel musician Moses Tyson Jr., accusing him of making false and damaging claims about the denomination and its leaders. The federal lawsuit seeks $500,000 in damages and argues that Tyson's public comments have hurt the church's reputation, mission, and membership. Kojic's attorneys says Tyson has repeatedly accused the church of misconduct, such as removing pastors and taking over church properties without evidence. They maintain that the denomination has followed its rules and bylaws, and a lower court has already issued a temporary restraining order to limit Tyson's statement while the case proceeds. Tyson, however, insists he has proof to back up his allegations and says he's ready to challenge the lawsuits in courts. He has continued speaking publicly, stating that he will not retract anything he believes he can support with documentation or recordings. That's all for this week on G News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Universal Worship Network for more kingdom updates. Until next time, stay blessed.